New tonight, a man faces a federal weapons charge after a shooting inside an Upper Kirby restaurant left two people with life-altering injuries.
That's all according to the new federal indictment detailing what investigators say happened inside Confessions and in front of customers back on April 8th. ABC 13's Tony Atkins live outside Confessions tonight.
And Tony, according to the indictment, investigators say the suspect even posted about the shooting on social media.
Yeah, Erica, they also say he made music videos referencing the shooting just days after it happened here. And tonight we're learning more about what federal investigators say happened that night. Jeremy Ford, better known as Michigan rapper All-Star JR, is now in custody. He picked up a federal charge in connection to the shooting at the restaurant Confessions on April 8th. The U.S. Attorney's Office charged the 36-year-old rapper with unlawful possession of a weapon as a convicted felon. The complaint says he was prohibited from having a gun following a 2014 home invasion conviction. Court documents detail more about what happened the night three people were shot at Confessions, saying it could have started as an attempt to take the rapper's chain. Court documents say it turned physical and a gun failed. Ford allegedly picked it up and began shooting as people ran to an elevator for their lives.
The individual, again, that was being robbed or assaulted, and I guess you would consider it a robbery as physically as they were being with this guy, once he finally presented the weapon and started shooting, he fled on foot, and we don't know where he went from that time.
Surveillance video in the indictment show the man investigators identified as Ford firing the gun, and at one point turning toward one of the men lying on the ground, shooting them as they laid motionless. Another surveillance photo shows him allegedly trying to wipe and leave the gun on the hostess stand at the restaurant. Since the shooting, investigators say the rapper traveled back to Michigan, where he posted videos on social media and released a music video that, according to the indictment, referenced the restaurant and the shooting itself.
You should know. HPD on Instagram post was beautiful. I ain't the one, that's why your leak turned to a murder.
Two people were injured in the shooting, and the indictment says one of the victims lost sensation in his legs because of one of the injuries. A second victim allegedly lost his right index finger. Records say the third person shot had minor injuries and wasn't part of the confrontation. I visited Confessions and spoke with the owner about the arrest. In the statement, he says they're thankful for the work law enforcement has done, adding they've taken additional steps to ensure safety measures since the shooting. Spoke with the owner about the arrest. In the statement, he says they're thankful for the work law enforcement has done, adding they've taken additional steps to ensure safety measures since the shooting. And again, these federal charges are just for the weapons charge. I did reach out to the Harris County District Attorney to see if any more local charges could be coming down related to the shooting. I'm still working to hear back on that. And Ford, he is due back in court on Monday, and if convicted on that federal weapons charge, he could face up to 15 years in prison. I'm live in Upper Kirby tonight. Tony Atkins, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Let me say this emphatically, and let me put it this way. If this is true, let me say it a second time. If this is true, boy, all that gangster talk, all that you ain't say nothing to the police stuff and everything, bruh, this right here is going to be crazy. Now, to protect certain people, all I'm going to say is last week, Ben 10 got interviewed by two detectives, one white, one Hispanic.
I know you're the boss, man. I know you own Magnolia. We got your people.
So when y'all see whichever one of these detectives pop out, bruh, it's all bad. What I mean when I say it's all bad, all the rumors about the feds and all this shit and everything, yeah, that's true. But HPD got their detectives that just talked to Ben 10. So what happened, OG3 and Ben 10 talked to the detectives. What happened was, and this is all, I'm putting out all alleged, but I'm fairly certain this shit is 100% true. But sometimes cats do. So I know y'all gonna be like, oh no, so it is. I get it. But the rumor is this. They planned it on some fake family pull-up event, meaning OG3 and them. They said that, what's cuz name? James Prince Jr. was sitting there essentially across the street and was there for like 20 minutes and got these dummies to take their party or whatever and come up over there.
You know this.
To the little restaurant or whatever the hell. And then when they came there to celebrate, because mind you, with the report, a report says, and I can't verify this report, but there's a report that says, hey bro, James Prince Jr. and them got there at 11:32. The kitchen closes at 11. So y'all came up there Talking about you about to come celebrate, he was about to say hi and all that shit. No, he wasn't, bro. Somebody who works in there that's a bartender knew their little situation or whatever, mind you, putting all this as alleged, and basically dropped Buddy low to James Prince Jr. James Prince Jr. called up all these cats. This is what is being said that OG3 and Big 10 are telling the detectives.